Hey everyone, and welcome! Today, we're going to untangle a tricky little grammar knot that trips up so many people. The dynamic duos either or and neither nor. By the end of this, I promise you're going to get it right every single time. So, let's kick things off with a classic puzzle.
So take a look at this. Neither the dog nor the cats is or are in the yard. What does your gut tell you? If you paused for even a second, you are definitely not alone. This is exactly the kind of grammatical headache we're about to cure for good.
Okay, so to figure this out, we have to start at the beginning. We need to understand what these phrases, which are officially called correlative conjunctions, but don't worry about the fancy name, are actually supposed to do. They look alike, but they have totally different jobs.
And really, it all boils down to this. Just think of it this way. Either or is all about being positive. It's affirmative. It opens doors and gives you possibilities. But neither nor, that's the negative one. It closes doors, telling you what's not happening.
So let's zoom in on either or for a second. Its one and only job is to offer you a choice. It says, hey, here are two options and you get to pick one of them. It's all about presenting alternatives.
And here's a perfect example, super simple. You can either choose the red shirt or the blue one. See? It's just a straightforward positive choice between two perfectly good options. One or the other is possible.
All right, now let's flip the script and talk about neither/nor. It does the complete opposite. You use this one when you want to make a negative statement about two different things at the same time. It basically tells us that both options are a no.
This example really shows you its power. It's just a really clean, efficient way of saying, my mother did not go to university and my father did not go to university. It knocks out both possibilities in one smooth move.
Okay, so now that we've got the basics down, let's circle back to that original puzzle with the dog and the cats. The key to solving it, and so many others like it, lies in one simple, beautiful rule. And trust me, you're going to love how simple this is.
And here it is, the proximity rule. That's what it's called. When you're using either of these pairs, the verb you choose has to match the noun or pronoun that's sitting right next to it. That's it. That's the whole secret.
Let's watch it work. In this sentence, the verb we're choosing is have or has. So what's the subject right beside it? Potato chips, which is plural. So we have to use the plural verb, have. The potato chips have to be put back. It just sounds right, doesn't it?
Now, what happens if we just flip the order? This time, the singular noun, soda, is the one snuggled up next to the verb. So the verb has to become singular to match it, has. The soda has to be put back. It's all about what's closest. So let's solve our mystery. Neither the dog nor the cats. The word closest to the verb is cats. It's plural. So the correct answer is are.
And the best part? This rule works perfectly for neither nor, too. No exceptions. Here, the plural noun students is right next to the verb, so we use the plural verb were. The students were in the classroom. So simple and consistent. So getting that verb right is absolutely huge. But, if you really want your sentences to sound polished and professional, there's one more little trick you need to master. It's called parallel structure.
The idea is actually pretty simple. Whatever grammatical form follows either should match the grammatical form that follows or. Look at that incorrect example. We have a short phrase, on my desk, paired with a whole clause, I forgot it in my car. It feels clunky, unbalanced. But the correct version keeps it parallel, nice and balanced. On my desk, in my car. It's just so much cleaner.
All right, you are so close to being a total pro at this. Let's just quickly run through a couple of super common traps that people fall into so you can just sidestep them like they're not even there.
Okay, here are two big ones. First, you can't mix and match the pairs. Neither always goes with nor, always. You can't say neither or. Second, you got to avoid the double negative. The word neither is already negative all by itself, so you don't need another negative word like can't. You just say, he can neither sing nor dance.
That was a fair bit of information. But the good news is we can boil it all down into a really simple toolkit you can use anytime you're writing or speaking.
Here they are, your 3 golden rules. Step 1, do a quick function check. Am I offering a choice or am I negating two things? Step 2, use the proximity rule. Just match that verb to whatever's closest. And step 3, keep it parallel. Make sure your sentence is nice and balanced. Follow those 3 steps, and you will absolutely nail it every single time.
So there you have it. You see, grammar isn't about a bunch of boring, stuffy restrictions. It's about giving our words precision. It's about giving them power, so we can say exactly what we mean. It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Of all the rules in the English language, which one do you think is the most powerful? Which one truly shapes our meaning the most? Something to think about. Thanks so much for joining me today.